Get more out of giving.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gift of Legacy training this Thursday evening. We are so glad that you're all here, and a lot of different media and music to start the presentation and training tonight, and for very good reason. But before we chat about that, I just want to welcome my co-host and co-presenters here this evening. I'm just wondering, has Edgar joined us yet? If you can look out for him and just make him co-host. But I have Elizabeth with me. Elizabeth.
See him. I don't see
Elizabeth.
Edgar yet.
Okay, maybe he's going to join us. Elizabeth is in Madrid. She is ready to co-host with us this evening. Jose is going to help us with any tech issues that we have. Beverly, as always, is here to give her input. And we are just waiting for Edgar in New York to join with us. This is a worldwide presentation for the English community, and Gift of Legacy extends across all of the countries, probably all of them in the world. So hi, everybody. Elizabeth, do you want to say hi? Elizabeth? Okay. Bev, do you want to say hi?
Hello from Panama. Hello, my darling Adele. I have been enjoying so much reading our presentation chat. This is really where love is felt. This is where love really is. And it makes my heart so joyful. I am so happy that I had been given an invitation to Gift of Legacy. And I am grateful. I'm grateful to be able to share with anyone who wants to listen how wonderful this really is, but we must learn to love. Thank you, my darling Adele.
Thanks, Bev. And we're going to show you tonight how to share Gift of Legacy even more. Elizabeth, can you say hi?
Hi, everybody. I just lost a little bit of time in my connection. So happy to be here. Thank you all for being here and for sharing your time and just this. I think today's subject is so important because it's kind of like this thing in our head. So what can I do? What can't I do? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? So I think today will be a great training. So good for you for being here or for seeing the video afterwards. I think it's a great way to learn more about what we are and what we are not. So thanks. Ahí está Edgar. Edgar is here.
Hi, Edgar. How are you? Can you unmute?
Hi, how's everybody? Doing great. Happy to be here.
We're all good, and we're glad you're here. We like the husky voice. We know you're not feeling well, but thank you for being here as always, Edgar. We look forward to your fire and passion. Jose, how are you?
Hello, Adele. Thank you for inviting me tonight. I'm very good. I feel good just because I'm being invited and just because the people I know from the community and everything. So thank you.
It's lovely to have you here, and I love your background. Jose was telling us before the call that the people in the Spanish community have designed that background, and I just love it because that's what we're talking about tonight, how to share Gift of Legacy without saying Gift of Legacy. So Elizabeth, without any further ado, can you pull up the presentation for us, please? So folks, tonight we are going to be talking. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm echoing. Okay, can everybody hear me? Great. Right, tonight we are going to be speaking about how you can make your circle bigger. Everybody who joins Gift of Legacy needs to invite 2 people. And so many people come onto presentations and trainings and say, I don't know two people, or what if I'm the last person to join? Who am I going to invite in this world? And who am I going to speak to? Well, we're going to try and help you to see how you can make your circle bigger and how you can talk to people and how you can talk about gift of legacy without saying gift of legacy. So can we pull up the next slide, please, Elizabeth? This is a very important presentation. Last night, Carla and myself presented it to the Portuguese community, and next week, Edgar and I will be hosting it in the Spanish community calls as well, because we really want to get the message across that in gift of legacy, it is prohibited to share gift of legacy on any social media. You see, the name gift of legacy, the words gift of legacy, and the logos of gift of legacy are trademarked. And so trademark laws and copyright laws apply. Gift of legacy is not an MLM, network marketing company or business. It is a heart-to-heart, peer-to-peer gifting activity. And it is really important that when you invite somebody into our beautiful community, that it is by personal invitation. And the reason we use personal invitation is to protect the integrity, security, and the essence of gift of legacy. If we were just able to splash everything out on social media, we would attract the big network marketers. We would attract people who really just want to drive home MLM methods and strategies, and they would effectively destroy our beautiful community. So please, when you are talking to people or you are posting things on social media, please make sure that you know that the guidelines and terms and conditions that you agreed to when you joined Gift of Legacy say that we do not promote on any social media. And therefore, we ask you to report any transgressors, anybody who is doing things the wrong way. Report them with their name, email, and phone number to support. The Gift of Legacy Participants Conduct Committee are now taking serious action against people who are in the Gift of Legacy community, who know the guidelines and who are transgressing them. We are here to ensure that Gift of Legacy lasts long enough that our children and their children can enjoy the legacy that we are building and creating now. Thanks, Elizabeth. So there we go. This is a new poster. It's going to be shared on the Telegram groups after this presentation. But we would like you to share it with your teams and to make sure that everybody that you know in Gift of Legacy is fully aware of this. The Gift of Legacy name and logo are registered and trademarked. And that's why you see a little TM on the logos. And copyright laws apply. Using the name or logo for any team build, any strategy, any publication, or promoting any content of any sort is an infringement of copyright laws. Legal and disciplinary action will be taken against transgressors. Disciplinary action means that all of your Gift of Legacy profiles can and will be deleted from the Gift of Legacy system if you are found guilty of infringing on these rights and laws. So please be very careful, and let's try and talk about Gift of Legacy without saying Gift of Legacy. We're going to show you how. Elizabeth, next slide, please. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss every slide, and then we're going to ask input from our amazing presenters team. Please feel free to write comments in the chat. Maybe we can ask Beverly to keep an eye on the chat as well, and Elizabeth too, and then we can comment after every slide. So what we want to discuss with you tonight is an idea concept called attraction marketing. You need to think of yourself as a huge big magnet. a magnet that is going to go out into the world, into your community, and you are going to draw people to you by what you say, by what you do, by your actions, by everything that is about you. You are going to attract people to you, and then you will have the opportunity to talk to them about gift of legacy. So here's 8 things that we would like you to remember, not just when you're using social media, but every time you talk to somebody about gift of legacy. Number 1 is you need to spread the news. You're not going to invite 2 people or share an invite link with 2 people if you're sitting quietly in your corner and you never talk about gift of legacy. You know, if you know of a good deal at a restaurant or a shopping center, the end of season sales, you tell your friends. So why don't you tell your friends about the great news about gift of legacy? You need to spread the news, but again, be careful in what you are saying. The second thing is to keep it real. When you are talking to people, be authentically you. We were joking before this call about those 2 videos that we showed you, the 2 music videos. And the reason we had those 2 videos is that it represents 2 very different styles of speaking to people. One is calm, serene, beautiful music, very melodic, and was talking about believing in miracles. That speaks gift of legacy. The other one was upbeat, rap, punk, fun music, the youngster music. I love it, but it's loud and it's a bit obnoxious, and it says things that are a little bit contradictory and makes people think. But it was talking about where is the love? Where is the love in this world? Now, if I started rapping on a Zoom call, it wouldn't be real to my character, because you know me, I'm not like that. But I also wouldn't start singing in sort of Whitney Houston kind of voice. I've got to find my own voice, my own way of portraying gift of legacy, and so we will all do that. We need you to be consistent when you speak to people. You can't be going out and talking to friends when you're at a social, or talking to people and say, I'm really excited about this new thing that I'm doing, and wow, it's incredible, it's coloring my world and it's great. And the next time they see you and you're like, I don't know so much. They're not going to believe you. If your own belief system changes, if your own attitude to gift of legacy changes, because people watch you and they listen to you. Are you consistent? Yes, we all have ups and downs. We all have things that happen to us. But are you consistent in what you're saying? Because then people will be drawn to you. The next one is point number 5. You need to be open. You need to be open to the fact that when you're this big magnet and drawing people towards you, are you open enough to answer the hard questions? Are you open enough to tell them the truth? If they say to you, well, is this a pyramid scheme? What are you going to say? You need to be open to answering questions like, have you received gifts? Be honest with people. If you're new in gift of legacy, you say, no, I'm still new, I'm learning. But I have joined somebody who I trust. My inviter has received. And you use their story to be your story until you have a story. But that's why it's important that you follow someone in gift of legacy that you know. If you just use anybody's link, you're not going to be able to talk about their story or what gift of legacy has meant in their lives. You need to be familiar with your audience. If I'm talking to the parents that I know whose children come to therapy and they know me as a medical person, I'm going to speak to them very differently than how I speak to people who I just meet randomly and I strike up conversation and start talking about GL. Because then I can let my character and my personality come out. But in the medical profession that I work, I have to choose which kinds of words I use. And in your professions and in your interactions with people too, you need to be familiar with who you are talking to. You need to know people's needs. What are their needs? Are you talking to someone who's going on retirement? Or are you talking to somebody who's about to get married and they're thinking of starting a family? Because then the information and content you're going to share with them is very different. You're not going to send posts to someone who's going on retirement that talk about fire your boss. They've already done it. But if you're talking to somebody who's wanting to make a career change, send them information about firing your boss, because that'll make sense to them. So you need to be familiar with your audience and what their needs are. And then whenever you are talking about gift of legacy, you need to have interesting content. It doesn't have to have the name gift of legacy, but it's got to be interesting. Like those 2 videos we showed you just in the beginning as a teaser to this whole training tonight. And the 3rd video, the beautiful video of the heart that we all love so much, of the one that just talks about gift of legacy in so many ways. It's interesting. But the person who connects with the rap song might not connect with that video, or they might not connect with the first song, but they will connect with something if it's interesting. So attraction marketing is using your phone, using your laptop as a huge big magnet to draw people into you to talk to them, especially if you're shy or you're somebody who's mainly indoors, you don't get out to interact with lots of people in your daily business, or you can't, you can use your phone to be that magnet and draw people in. Edgar, Elizabeth, Bev, any comments?
My comment to you will be wonderful points that you have been pointing out for our training today, because it is so necessary to get our minds together in the same line of feeling the love gift of legacy is made of. I thank you ever so much. I've been writing so many notes.
We're going to share this recording, Bev, so you don't have to write so many notes. Elizabeth?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that one of the things that I love and I'm using since Tuesday when I call people or I talk with somebody is telling them that this is a sacred invitation. I just wanted to share that because I think it's so beautiful, because I had somebody say, no, I'm going to share the link and ask somebody else to come and talk with you. I said, no, 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 I don't want you to do that. I want you to come. I want you to fall in love. And when you fall in love, you can invite other people to fall in love as well. But they are your friends. So come because you are my friend. I want you to hear the story. And then you can invite somebody else. And I told her about this sacred invitation. I think it's so beautiful. I just wanted to add that to all of this because it's really, all of this is so, so cool. And I think, I mean, about consistency, and just to share a case, there's somebody who entered, she came into Gift of Legacy, and because she had a need, she needed money, and she decided that Gift of Legacy was the solution. And now, because she got money elsewhere, she got money from a different source, she even left the chats, and I felt so sad. I said, why would you do that? It was like, why would you leave all the groups that you are in, all the people that are following you, all the people, because she brought in tons of people, at least 10 people are, in her lineage. And she just decided to, and I understand life is life, but I felt sad, it was like, no. And I felt, and that's part of being consistent. I mean, if you are bringing people and you're here, you are, I'm going to say a heart-centered leader for these people, because you are really connecting with them from heart to heart, and they are there because of you. So, you can't just disappear. So I just wanted to share that and say thank you for this
Beautiful.
opportunity.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Edgar, any words of wisdom from New York? I mean, you know about
You hit it
selling, you
right-
work in real estate.
you hit it right in the nail. It's all the points are very important. It's a matter of people understanding. I find out that sometimes people invite from the fear, not from the conviction. And sometimes when we invite someone, they also are afraid. Information is there. I mean, spread the news, definitely. I'm always talking about, even in my dream, I'll talk about GL. Even in my, so I'm not only talking when I'm awake, I'm also, how would I know? Because my wife tell me, Edgar,
Wife
you were
tells you?
presenting again last night. I say, wow, great. Do you know if they sign up or not? You know, if they join us, keep it
Love it.
real. I mean, does it get any better than this? Keep it real. Be honest. Be yourself. If you don't educate, you're not gonna make it. Definitely, education is the point. Be open. I like each one of those. So I'm here
Awesome.
absorbing. So thank you, Adele, for putting this together. Really nice.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Elizabeth, let's get on to the next one, because now we're going to start talking about social media, the taboo topic that we don't talk about. We're going to talk about how to use social media, not to promote Gift of Legacy. Remember that poster we shared with you earlier. You are not allowed to promote Gift of Legacy on social media. But we live in a world that is full of social media. So we need to use social media to attract people and to show them what's happening without telling them what's happening. All right. So I want you to think just about WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram right now. We'll talk about YouTube just now. Think about WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, and think about what your status is right now. Do you use your status on WhatsApp? Do you know what the status is on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram? Because all three of those platforms have got a place where you can share your status. Lots of people put photos of what they're doing in the day. They might put pictures of meals that they have had or places that they are. But it is very important that you have a status that tells people about Gift of Legacy. And I'm going to show you tonight what I do. So what you do will be very different. And I know lots of people have actually got people who manage your social media platforms. Maybe share some of these ideas with them. It can only benefit you. Elizabeth, can we have the next slide, please? So on WhatsApp specifically, you can have a status. Okay, you can just reveal everything, Elizabeth, thanks. Where are the other pictures? There we go. So when you look at WhatsApp, you normally look at the first column where it says chats, where you type to people. And you might phone people using the right-hand side column where it says calls. But in the middle is a status column. Now, if you look at my status, you will see that I post between 5 and 6 pictures a day. If you have my personal number, you can go on your phones right now and see the statuses I posted this morning. Because every morning I post a few status pictures between 6 and 8 o'clock in the morning. And they normally talk about Gift of Legacy, but they don't say Gift of Legacy. They are pictures that I enjoy that relate to the things that I like. So I'm not going to be posting pictures of Formula One cars or bike riding or cats, because those are things that are not in my interest zone, okay? This is a picture that I posted a while back. It's of a lady. She kind of reminded me of Candace and Angela with that long hair. And she's driving a Ferris wheel. Well, that's what I think she's doing. She's driving a Ferris wheel. So that talks Gift of Legacy to me. And I posted it and I said, interested in taking a different ride? Ask me how. And 99 people saw that status. You can see it at the bottom of that screenshot. And someone responded to it. My friend Tammy, she said, how? All she said is how. Because I said, ask me how. She said, how? And then I said, hi, Tammy. Thanks so much for your message. Watch these 3 short videos. And then let me know what you think and if it's interesting. Tammy then joined Gift of Legacy, simply because I shared a picture on my status. Can we have the next slide, please, Elizabeth? Now, if you are worried about who sees your status, you can actually go into WhatsApp, go to status privacy, and you can go to a setting there where it says my contacts accept. So on my phone, well, I've got a different phone right now. I had an accident with my phone yesterday. But on my phone, on contact list, I've got 5,160 people. All of those people can see my WhatsApp status, but I don't want them all to see it. I'm recently divorced, and so you can understand there are certain people who should not be seeing my status. So I've blocked them. They cannot see my status. I've also blocked some of my medical professional colleagues because I just know that they're not open-minded enough to think about Gift of Legacy. So I don't want them asking awkward questions that's going to make the professional relationship weird. But everyone else can see my status. So if you've got people who you don't want to see your status, go and block them. Your status only lasts 24 hours. So you can put a post and then you can put them back on so they can see it. But how amazing is that your phone can be working for you while you're sleeping? Because I know my friends in Spain and Panama and Venezuela are looking at my status when I'm fast asleep at night, because I can see who's watching my status. Next slide, please, Elizabeth. What do I put on my status? I look for pictures every night on Google. I just go to Google and I find pictures that mean something to me. And I always look for inspirational quotes. So I will type in Ferris wheel, inspirational quotes, color, inspirational quotes, gifts, inspirational quotes, giving, inspirational quotes. And then I look at the pictures that come up and I find one that I like. And I find a few and I share them first thing next morning. And I started doing this at the beginning of lockdown, not to promote Gift of Legacy, because Gift of Legacy hadn't even been created. But I needed a way in lockdown to find a positive reason to go to sleep peacefully and a reason to wake up in the morning. Lockdown was tough. And so every night I would, after my prayers and meditation, find pictures, save them on my phone, and first thing in the morning, share them, because it started my day in a positive way. And you know what? It's created like this unofficial blog. People watch my status. They watch my statuses. You saw in the previous slide, I'm having between 150 and 250 people watching my WhatsApp status every day. No, they haven't all joined Gift of Legacy. No, they haven't. I mean, I would be on triple platinum diamond, what do you call it, Edgar? I would be in the stratosphere already if they'd all joined. But they're watching. They're watching. And I was told when I joined in Gift of Legacy, there are always going to be people interested in joining. That we're never going to run out of people, because some people are in a looking zone today and other people will be in the looking zone tomorrow. When you're looking for an opportunity, depending on what's happening in your life. So I share these kinds of pictures on my WhatsApp status. It's very simple. I'm a very simple person. And people respond to them. Can we see the next slide, please, Elizabeth? These are some of the other pictures that I share, talking about comfort zones, being nervous to do things because you're scared you're going to fail. Because you know what? People relate to that. In helping others, we shall help ourselves. for whatever good we give out completes the circle and comes back to us. That's gift of legacy right there. Doesn't say gift of legacy. If someone responds to that, I'm going to say, I'm so glad that picture resonates with you, because I'm in a community that holds those principles as our core values. Would you like to watch a Zoom call on Tuesday? Have I said gift of legacy? No. Did I use social media? Oh, yes. Next slide, please, Elizabeth. And then when somebody responds to me, you saw in the previous slide, I sent 3 short videos. That was a year or 2 ago. This is a post I shared, end of February with it's actually a client. It's one of the dads of one of the children I see for therapy. I spoke to him. He told me he was interested. And I just sent him a message. Hi, here is a short introduction about what I was talking about. The Zoom meeting is Tuesday at 8 p.m. Adele. Remember, I'm in medical model. I'm the therapist talking then. So it couldn't be too elaborate, just very down to the fact message. I sent him the short animation and the Zoom recording. He's been on 2 or 3 presentations. We're just waiting for him to say, yes, I'm ready to join. That's all you send. It's that simple. Any comments at this point in time? Edgar? Elizabeth? Bev? We all okay? Let's roll with the next slide. Okay, that's just another picture that we really like. A year from now, you'll be so glad you started today. Then you can move on, Elizabeth. Then when your friend has watched a presentation, you don't phone them and say, so what did you think? It's the worst thing you can say to somebody. You've lost them right there if you say, so what did you think? Because they can come back at you and say, I think it's a pyramid scheme. Or, I think you're crazy. I think you can do this on your own. I think you're nuts. I think you've lost your mind. But if I say to them, thank you for joining the Zoom call. What did you find interesting? Or what did you like the most? They can't come back with a negative. They have to now think out of that box that they might be in and come back at me with a positive reply. Never say to people, what did you think? Because in the moment, people can think some really crazy things because they maybe haven't processed the information. Because if you watch a Gift of Legacy presentation, you have to see something positive, something that touches your heartstrings, something that makes you think, I want to be part of this community. Edgar, the first question is my favorite one. The second one is yours. What did you want to say there, my friend?
It's actually the question that I ask all the time. And my favorite is the second one. What do you like the most? And on a note, back to this status on WhatsApp, if you might, what I do is the people that respond to my WhatsApp message, I create a broadcast, not a group, a broadcast. And whenever we have event, special event, I broadcast just a quick, hey, you have a minute? That's it. And then I start making appointment with people to show them GL. But what do you like the most? That's my favorite question. I'm always asking that question.
I love it. I'm going to start using it too. Elizabeth, can we have the next slide, please? So these are pictures I post, and these are 3 of my favorites. I love butterflies, I love elephants, and I love VW beetles. So anybody who knows me knows those are my things. Those are the things you can always buy me presents with, okay? That butterfly one says, surround yourself with like-minded people who inspire and support you. There's 19 of you on the call with me this evening. You are those people. You surround me, you're like-minded, you inspire me, and you support me. And I thank you because you're part of my Gift of Legacy family. I love VW Beetles. And when I started in Gift of Legacy, and even up until now, I haven't been on a vacation. And since the end of December 2017 is the last time I went on vacation. So what is my goal? My goal in life is to build a life that I don't need a vacation from. How am I going to do that? Gift of Legacy. That's how I'm going to do it. And then somebody in the community who knows me very well, who knows that I like elephants, sent me this message one morning, and it was at the perfect time. And it said, when you start doing what you truly want to do, you start living a different kind of life. When you start doing what you truly want to do, you start living a different kind of life. That's Gift of Legacy to me. Because I'm a community-minded people person. And when I truly got in hook, line, and sinker into Gift of Legacy, I started living the life I wanted to live. Because Gift of Legacy can do that for you. But I'm not going to share pictures about cats and Formula One racing and I don't know, tobogganing or skiing, because it means nothing to me. But it might mean a lot to you. Don't you go sharing butterflies and elephants now if it's not your thing. Your friends are going to think you're weird. Okay, so you must share what is relevant to you, what people know is you. Be authentically you. Be consistent. Be real. All those things we said earlier. Next slide, please, Elizabeth. These are some other examples. Sometimes I Google legacy inspirational quotes or color your world inspirational quotes. Look at this one on the right-hand side. It says, flowers are like friends. They bring color to your world. And if I ever have the pleasure of receiving a gift from you, that is one of my favorite quotes to send as a thank you to somebody who has gifted me. Because you are a friend who has colored my world. So I use these kinds of images in more ways than just on my status. Can we have the next slide, please? There's another way that you can talk about Gift of Legacy on social media without saying Gift of Legacy. And that is by using the word sacred, like Elizabeth said, or circular, talking about circular or sacred economies, talk about a gifting activity. Start talking to people about a different economy, a different way of earning an income, a different way of generating money to pay your bills. Somebody is complaining about the price of petrol or gas. Say to them, yeah, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm involved in a circular economy that's going to help me pay those increasing bills. Just say it like that. There's a little picture there that I found when I Googled gifting activities, inspirational messages, because I always Google inspirational messages or quotes. And this one came up. The road to gifting can start with a simple smile, but the destinations it can take you are limitless. If you happen to be somebody who joins up with my invite link, that's going to be the welcome message that I send you and what I post in my group when I welcome you into my team group. Because it started with a smile. Whether you smiled at my status or you smiled at me, you smiled, and now we can go wherever we want. You can talk about examples of gifting activities in your community. And our friend Glenn is not on the call tonight, but you've heard his anecdotes about how his friend Earl talks about the suit fund that they had in the 1950s or whatever, where the gentlemen all put money in together to buy suits so that they could all look smart for work. That's a gifting activity. You can talk about a birthday club where everybody puts money in, and when it's your birthday, you get the funds and you get to enjoy the spoils. In South Africa, we use the term stokvel. It's where communities of people put money together on a monthly basis, And when it's your birthday month, or if you one of the people who gets to share in that month, you get to share the money that's been put into the kitty. That's why in the presentation we have that picture of people's hands putting coins into the same piggy bank. The bank that I bank with in South Africa allow you to get a home bond, a home loan, with a stokvel. 12 people can join together to get a home loan. So if my bank approves a stokvel, and my friend Elizabeth tells me it's not illegal to share a gift, we're in good company because my bank agrees with Elizabeth. But have I said gift of legacy in anything I said right now? No. Yesterday, I had an accident. I broke my phone. I took a bad fall and my phone broke. So I had to go to the cellular shop and get a new phone. And the lady who was helping me is the same lady who helped me last year when I had a problem with my phone, but that wasn't because I had done anything wrong. And she said to me, your phone's really important to you, I remember. So I said, yes, it is very important to me. How quickly can you get it fixed? She said, what was it that you do on your phone again? I haven't seen her since August last year. It's almost a year. I said, well, I'm a therapist by day, but I earn US dollars by night on my phone. This is my night shift. Now, when a medical person looks like me, tells you that they're going to night shift, you're going to prick somebody's interest. If Edgar said that, I don't know if he would get the same response. But when I say something like that, and I say it consistently to people, and I say, I've got a night shift and I'm getting US dollars on my phone at night, they want to know what kind of a therapist I am exactly. And then I started speaking to her. I've shared with her today the short animation and the recording from Tuesday night and last week, Tuesday night. This morning she messaged me and she said, Adele, I've really put a push on your phone because I know how important it is to you. I'm consistent. Edgar, Elizabeth, comments?
I was just thinking about the images, and when I saw this one, circular economy, I just love the infinite symbol. That's one of the symbols I love. And talking, when we're talking about perpetuality and having this infinite flow, and I work with sacred geometry, so I always talk about the torus or the toroid, and I always speak, this is just like the toroid, and people know what I'm talking about because this is giving in and receiving, giving and receiving. So it's absolutely like that. So for me, when they speak about pyramids, and I love the image, I say, and you've heard me saying it, I've never seen a circular pyramid, but if you ever see one, let me know. So I
Beautiful.
always, yeah. So I just, there are certain, you were speaking about, the images you love, and I was thinking about the images I love and I share. And so thanks for that.
That image actually comes from my dad. My dad has learned to Google images like I do. And he Googled and he shared this on his status and he sent it to me and he said, have you seen my status today? I said, I love it. Please send it to me. I'll use it in a presentation soon. And that was in about January this year. So thanks, Dad. We love that picture. Edgar?
I mean, I'm looking at the little car with the big gift. It's a very powerful message. Just looking at the image without reading, what comes to me is the power of the mind. Mind is, the brain, our human brain, are so small, the size of 2 feet together, and it's the biggest gift, much bigger than the brain itself. So I'm looking at the little car like this is my brain, and the gift is GL, you know, to just being part of GL and having this opportunity and the blessing. Yep. Very powerful.
You see, you and I see it totally differently, because I see it differently. I'm the little car. I'm not a Ferrari. I'm not a big shot. I often talk about the big shots in GL. That's those of you who have these huge teams. I'm just Adele. I invite people peer to peer, heart to heart, one by one at a time. And I'm just a simple person, but I can receive the platinum gift just like the Ferrari can. That's how I see it. Beverly, how do you see these things?
Well, Adele, I truly want to congratulate you on putting on this presentation, because it is true what they say. When we come together with a purpose of the same kind of purpose, there are many of us who have got ideas, but have not been able to put it together as you have awakened in my head anyway, because now I see a way to use my cell phone, which I'm really learning to use in a new way. And this is for people, and I'm so grateful to you. I truly am, because you have opened up a different avenue in my head about the cell phone. I'm a person to person. I love to go up to you and talk. But you have given me some ideas of words to use from what you have been placing, from what you have placed here. And I can feel when I look at these images, especially the infinitive sign, I can feel my heart just pounding with gratitude. And there are things, oh, well, the red car with the big gift on top will be for somebody who wants a car. But the infinity sign shows me that this is all over the world, and we need to share it all over the world to humanity. I'm grateful, Adele. Thank you.
Thanks, Bev. And it really is. It's saying gift of legacy without it. And when we're using our cell phones, just by putting these as statuses on those 3 platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, people will comment to you like Tammy did to me. And then you private conversation with your friend. You start sharing the gift of legacy material. You don't need to start by being the messenger. Remember from our presentations? Don't go put everything out there. Just, it can confuse people. They won't know. Be that magnet. Draw them in. Touch their hearts. That's how you get like-minded, like-hearted people. Touch their hearts. Let them come to you and speak to you. And then you share gift of legacy with them. That's how you find them. That's how you use social media to get the people, and then you talk privately to them. But we don't put gift of legacy out publicly. We do it privately, but we're using social media. Elizabeth, can we have the next slide, please? So we want to attract people. We don't want to advertise. We're not a business. We're not a company. We're not advertising anything. We're attracting people. Always just think of this cell phone being this magnet, pulling people into you. So let's show you my Facebook, because lots of people have Facebook groups. Please close them down. You're not allowed to have GL Facebook groups, but you can use your private Facebook to attract people. Elizabeth, can you pull up the other pictures, please? So there's my Facebook. On your Facebook, you can have a story, and then you can have your news feed. So let's look at the picture on the left. Yes, it's an old picture when I had my long hair, right? But there, every morning, I put my story. And this story says, working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion. And there's flowers. Now, you know, I love gardening. Okay, I'm becoming a crazy gardener. But that's gift of legacy for me. When I work hard for something I love, it's passion. I can be dog tired, I can be hurt and sore, I can be in a bad mood, but if you ask me to do something for gift of legacy, I will do it. I don't know so much if I'll do that for my therapy. Like when I had to do my courses and articles to get my points the last 2 months. That was a slog. But ask me to do a presentation or training about GL, I'm there because I'm passionate about it. Do you feel like that about gift of legacy? Right, then there's a post I put out on Sunday, the 29th of May, 2022. I know the date because it was the day before my birthday. I went out with my friend Jenny and we went to surprise Petra and Angela at a flea market where they work. And I got to meet Velissa for the very first time. And it was the first time I got to meet those 3 remarkable ladies because they were all presenters at that time on Gift of Legacy. I was so excited to meet them. I think we just hugged all day. And I wanted to tell people about it. But I could have put a post and said, I got to meet the Gift of Legacy presenters today. No, I'm not allowed to say that. But do you remember that picture about flowers are like friends that bring color to your world? Well, I got to meet those friends that day. And so I wrote, today was a very special day. During lockdown, I've come to know these phenomenal women online. But today, Jenny took me to meet them. Surprises are the best hellos. We surprised them. They didn't know we were coming. They have colored my world, and we have developed strong friendships online. There was a whole lot of hugging today, and I said a few other things. Lots of people said to me, who are these women and what are you doing meeting them online? Now, can you imagine? It's because I tell them I've got a night shift on my phone. And you must admit they're all very attractive ladies. So, you know, the things you say gets people interested. But no, seriously, they are dear, dear friends. And I love them and I respect them so much. But people asked me about that post. Who are these women you're meeting online? What are you doing? What do you mean you're coloring the world? Have I said gift of legacy anywhere there? It opens up so many opportunities for me to say things to people. Try it. But please don't say gift of legacy on Facebook. And please don't have a country Facebook group or a language Facebook group. Just don't do that. We don't have an official gift of legacy Facebook group. So if there isn't an official one, there shouldn't be unofficial ones. Think about it. Edgar, Elizabeth, Bev. Any comments?
This is the guideline. They need to be respected.
Respect the guidelines.
As
Please
simple as that.
respect the guidelines. You're going to give us a lot less work if you just respect the guidelines. Okay, Elizabeth, next slide, please. My Instagram is just positive quotes. I'm old school. I prefer Facebook. My son is on Instagram. We know the younger generation use Instagram more. I'm only on Instagram to monitor what he's posting. But I thought, oh, well, let me just post some inspirational messages. So I don't post anything. But on Instagram, you can post some of these beautiful videos and pictures and things we're going to show you at the end of this. Beautiful videos that talk gift of legacy, but don't say gift of legacy. So you've used WhatsApp status, Facebook status, and Instagram. Next page, please, Elizabeth. Right, now we talk about YouTube. There are 2 official Gift of Legacy YouTube channels. The one is called GL Gifting Community. The link is on the Academy on every single profile. You just click on Academy, click on menu, Academy, and you'll find the link to go to the official Gift of Legacy YouTube channel. Have you joined the YouTube channel? Have you subscribed to it? Because I only see I took this photo night before last. There are only 14.8 thousand subscribers, and we 1.2 million users in Gift of Legacy. Imagine if we all subscribed to that channel and we liked every recording. Even if you watch this live, straight after this, go onto the YouTube channel and just give it a thumbs up. That's what I do. Every time there's a presentation, whether I'm presenting or I'm watching, I watch it live. I go straight onto YouTube and I give it a thumbs up. Why? Because the more subscriptions we have and the more likes we have, guess what pops up when somebody Googles Gift of Legacy? Because Edgar's now gone and spoken to his friend while he was out walking with his dog, and he mentioned something, and then they started talking about Gift of Legacy. His friend goes home and says, let me check this out. Gift of Legacy, and they Google it, and then they find all of this negative stuff that people put out. Absolute nonsense that people put out, because at the bottom of these nonsense YouTube posts is always something like, if you want a better way to make money, click on my link. So what are they doing? They're riding on our coattails. They're riding on the beauty of Gift of Legacy to try and get themselves a quick buck. So we are challenging everybody in the Gift of Legacy community to go and subscribe to our official channel and to like posts. Just go and like them, watch them, because there's a lot of information. And the other channel is the official Gift of Legacy World Languages channel. There's 11.2 thousand subscribers, still not enough. There are presentations there from all of our official language groups. I'm on both. I'm subscribed to both. I took those screenshots off my phone. Imagine if we all went and liked them and subscribed to them. What are the possibilities? How can it get any better if we just did that for Gift of Legacy? It's going to make a huge difference. Share the link about Gift of Legacy by sharing the official YouTube link. And if you see people doing the wrong things, report it to support. Edgar and I and Carla are now the official Gift of Legacy Participants Conduct Committee. We are currently taking serious action against people who continue to violate and transgress the guidelines about using Gift of Legacy's name and logo on social media. The reason for these presentations, this little road show that we're going on, is to tell the community, these are the guidelines. Let it be clear. Let us understand each other. We shared it with the Portuguese community last night. We're presenting tonight. Next week, we're going to present the same presentation for the Spanish community. Let it be known that there are only 2 official Gift of Legacy YouTube channels. Subscribe to them, use them. Here's a challenge. I put it out to the Portuguese community last night. We know that some of our content might be boring and silly for you. We know. But we're doing the best we can as volunteers. So if you've got great content, if you are a great videographer, if you can make awesome stuff, do it. Contact support and say, I've got amazing content. I would love to share it with the Gift of Legacy community. Can I please send it to somebody to post on the official YouTube channel? We'll do it gladly. You see, when you have your own YouTube channel and you are posting things there for the good of the community, you're not. You're doing it for your own selfish reasons because you're not sharing it with the GL community. They don't have your YouTube link. They don't know what content you're posting. So if you're making good content and you would like to share it, contact support. They will put you in touch with somebody who can help you to share it. Put a message on the Telegram group and say, hey, I've got something I would love to share with the community. What are the endless possibilities that as a community, we can portray Gift of Legacy the way it should be portrayed? As a heart-to-heart gifting activity, not as an MLM network marketing corporate image that we see on many YouTube channels. Can we take them all down? No. We can report them to support. We can report them to YouTube. But why should we go about it negatively? Let's go about it positively. Let's make our own content. Let's put out positive images. We can't all share the little red car now because YouTube and Facebook will shut us down if we all share the same picture. They don't like it for some reason. But if we all post things that relate to us, that talk gift of legacy from our hearts, from our passion, people will see and hear that. And Gift of Legacy will have more subscribers and more likes. And then these naysayers and all these other YouTube channels will be irrelevant. Irrelevant. Because people will see the facts, because we'll be at the top of the list when they Google Gift of Legacy. Edgar, my friend.
You said it all. I mean, you said it all, and that's the way it should be. We cannot take them all down, but definitely all the information people need, they're there in the training that you're providing. Everything is there. Um, uh, there's no need to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already invented. So let's follow the simple system. Thank you.
Thanks, Edgar. So our challenge to you is this, twofold. Go and like and subscribe to both channels. Share the link with your friends in your teams. And start producing content and telling us about it, that we can put it on our channels. Don't make your own YouTube channels. Use ours. Because then you're sharing it with the community. Because every presentation and training that we as presenters make, we're sharing it with all of you. We're not doing it privately. You can go and look at my private social media channels. You can Google me. I don't have any other platform where I am promoting anything that I've created other than on the official Gift of Legacy channels. Our custodians do not have their own platforms to promote. Why? Because everything is here, like Edgar said. So if you've got something to share, share it. Start sharing it. I would love to be able to go onto a group in the morning and have somebody else sharing a positive, inspirational message. You know, you can keep giving and giving and giving, but it's nice to receive, to fill you up as well. So let's all fill each other up. Elizabeth, next slide, please. This is my closing slide, and then we're going to show you a few videos. That's a picture that I used when I first did this training back in 2022. Because my phone is actually a fishing rod. It's not a magnet, it's a fishing rod. Because when I post things on social media, I'm looking for people who post a smiley face, a thumbs up, a heart. When those people respond, even if they don't send me a message, how? If they don't respond to my message, they just like it. I can go and check on my status. Who is watching my status? Who's liking it? And I can reach out to them, like Edgar said, with a broadcast list. I can catch fish and speak to them. Where are the people that I'm going to speak to if there are no other people in the world? Right here on my phone. That's where they are. Right here on my phone. So I challenge you to go out and fish. Go and fish on your phone. Go catching hearts and likes. Don't go looking and Googling negative stuff. Go put out content that draws people to you, because we can talk Gift of Legacy without saying Gift of Legacy. Elizabeth?
I was just thinking I have a challenge for myself to go into, because I am in both groups in Zoom. But I say, my challenge now is to just give like to all of the videos, whether I've been in them or not. So I think that's, yeah, for me now a challenge to take on. So yeah,
Or just do it
just
from
love
now.
this.
Just
Thank you.
do it from now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth, can
I
we
mean, in
play?
fact, I just saw we could do it right now. I said, wow, I could even give a like immediately to this video that's being streamed right now. Yeah.
You can. I
Yep.
can't because I'm presenting. Can you play for me the video? It's the black background. It's got the little white man. It's the Russian one.
Okay.
This is a video that
Okay,
the
let
Russian
me.
community shared, and I love it. It speaks gift of legacy to me. I share it with so many people. Watch this video.
Okay, just let me get it. Here you
Not a
go.
problem.
Ah. Okay, here we go.
Teamwork.
There.
I'm not going to comment. We're not going to
Yeah.
say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Please, can you play the turtles?
The turtles. Yes.
The turtles for the nature lovers.
Yeah, let me go for the turtles. Ay, ¿dónde están? Aquí. 1 second.
Beautiful. Okay, can you please play the flowers on the staircase?
Hi, that's so beautiful. Just
You're
love
not
that
allowed to
one.
comment. Shh.
No?
This one doesn't have sound. You
This is
don't need it.
amazing.
Need it.
Amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please play the one of the ants with the rocks? It starts with a picture of rocks.
Wow. That's the
Okay.
teamwork.
Two more. Just two more. Can we play the classroom scene, please? Okay, and one last one, the heart. The heart. And you can play it twice.
The heart.
The heart. The anatomical heart.
I don't know if I have that one. Let me see, because
Yes, you do.
oh yeah.
You found it.
Play it twice.
There we go.
Put your hand right here. Hand right here. don't think we need to play it twice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the heartbeat of Gift of Legacy. Gift of Legacy is not about network marketing, MLM strategies. It is not to be portrayed as a business or corporation. It doesn't have to be harsh images of people in business suits in offices with laptops and bags of money. We're not about that. We're about that. We're about a colorful heartbeat of people across the world that are like-minded and like-hearted, and we share gifts. And we are going to uplift people like that little boy in the classroom, like those little people who sent invitations of letter and love across the world, like the ladybirds and the turtles that helped the person who was going through a rough time. That's what Gift of Legacy is about. Yes, those images talk to me. Maybe they don't talk to you, but find those that talk to you that you can share on social media to draw people into this beautiful community so that they can feel that heartbeat too. I thank you for your time tonight. I thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was amazing.
Now we can open up for comments. If you'd like to comment, please raise your hands and we will allow you to speak.
There is a
Elizabeth?
question. There is a question.
Okay.
I think Doris. Yeah, Doris wants to know if we can share the YouTube videos.
That's
Not
what
on
you
social media. Not on social media.
Oh.
Privately, you can. You cannot share them on social media. You cannot share Gift of Legacy on social media privately to a person who you have now spoken to and they've understood Gift of Legacy. Yes, share the content with them then.
Oh, okay.
But don't go splashing it out.
Only the post, the Gift of Legacy, no? Or the YouTube.
Anything about Gift of Legacy, you cannot put on your social media. You cannot put any of the Gift of Legacy posters as your profile picture on WhatsApp. You can't, because it's trademarked. There's only one person who can do it, and that's the person who owns the trademark.
Okay.
And if you don't own the trademark, you cannot put the logo Gift of Legacy, any of the posters that you like, you can't put them on your WhatsApp status profile.
I
You
know the
can't use
videos. No.
Yeah, nothing. It cannot say Gift of Legacy on social media. But you can share these kinds of videos to draw people in. And when somebody is interested in Gift of Legacy, yes, send them the content so that we educate them before they join their coal or bronze board. Okay, but you cannot use social media. You cannot put Gift of Legacy publicly. You put other things publicly to fish, to draw people in, and then you talk to them and you show them the content. Doris?
Yeah, thank you so much. Your presentation was so lovely. Yeah, I like the last part, the little boy, he doesn't have nothing to eat. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you, Doris.
On
Beverly,
that
speak.
same note. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Beverly, go ahead.
Well, I cannot talk because I'm crying.
Don't.
I cannot talk because I'm crying. I'm so filled with happiness in my heart at the moment, because that's how I feel about Gift of Legacy. It is the most wonderful thing that has been placed here upon the earth. And it's the videos that you showed. How can people not feel the love that we are made with for each other? But anyway, I am grateful. Thank you for these wonderful tears of joy and happiness that I have been able to shed today. I love the ladybug. I love that one about the ladybug. That is community. When
Teamwork.
one needs help, we all chip in to help.
Do you see how
And
we all relate to different pictures, different videos? For me, the heart is my favorite one, but I love them all. But we all like different ones. Queenie, we'll come to you now. Elizabeth, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to share this thing that we used to do in Venezuela. I'm talking 10 years ago, 11 years ago, that we would meet every Friday, a group of friends, and we would each take something to drink and something to eat. That was the motto. So everybody brings something to drink and something to eat to share. And there was so much abundance. That table was always full, full of food, full of drinks. We would have such a fine time. And and it was nothing. It was nothing. It's not like the host had to, prepare this huge fest. No, we would each carry something to drink and something to eat and to share. And that was it. And we had a beautiful bounty. So that reminded me,
gift of
that video of the
legacy.
little boy. Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Sis Queenie, Sanbanani,
Sanibonani njani?
ngikona wena unjani?
Khona. No, you know what? The thing that I want to say, come across with
I
the
want to see your
gift of
face, Queenie. Queenie, show me your face. It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Gift of legacy, world languages. I'd never know that, so I never even open it. So it's the first time that I heard about it. So I would like that one too. The YouTube gift of legacy, me too. When we finish with the presentation, I always go and finish that side, or I watch it the following day, but I like it all the time. So the thing that I liked here, there's lots of things that I did like that I didn't know how to use it, but now I'm so happy because I can use them. So profile, I always steal yours because I go to your status and take and put it on my status. That's it. But the last beat, the heartbeat, it's the most thing that it just touched me to all of these pictures and videos that you showed me. Thank you very much, Adele. Thank you very much to teach us these things, because before I was just looking at the presentation, but I couldn't understand nothing. Now I keep understanding every day when I'm on presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Ubonga mna kwakhona. Mwah.
Mwah, uthando wena.
Ndakuthanda nami.
Excuse us with our private little interaction. Yeah, I love Queenie to bits. She's one of my friends. And what I will do is I will share these videos onto the Telegram group. I cannot share the images because I've got a standby phone. As soon as I can, I will share some of the images. But look out for them because they periodically pop up on the Telegram channel. If you go onto Telegram and you click at the top of the screen,
yes,
then it will say media, files, links. If you go to media, all of the posters that I've ever shared on Telegram are there, and even the pictures that I've shared. So go and look under media on the official Gift of Legacy Telegram channel, because you will find videos, you will find things there that maybe were posted a day you didn't see it. I want to just see if I can pull it up and see if I can show you. So I don't know if you can see on my phone.
Yes, I see.
Okay, that's official Gift of Legacy channel, right? Right now.
Yeah.
You see this blue bar at the top. You click on that blue bar. You click at that blue bar. And now here it says media, saved files, links. If I
Mm.
click on media, everything that we've ever
Ah.
shared is there.
Yes, thank
If
you
I
very much.
if I click on files, look what's there.
Yes.
Training.
And
Oh,
stats.
okay. Yeah.
You must
See,
know
I'm
how to
learning.
use your social media.
Thank you.
Ah. Anybody else? It's 9:30. We need to close the presentation. Anything else? Thanks, Beverly. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Please share this presentation with your teams. Please like and subscribe the YouTube channels. Let's get Gift of Legacy a positive, heartfelt name that it deserves on social media.
We'll do
Let's
that.
by our actions push YouTube channel to the top so that when people Google it, they see the facts. They don't see these people who are trying to use us to get their own people in. Let us be the change we want to see. We can make Gift of Legacy known for being the beautiful community that it is. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Edgar, who's now presenting in Spanish already. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you. We love you. Good night. Stay well, and
night.
we'll see you Tuesday night. Is going to be a worldwide call, so there won't be a presentation, but be there. It's going to be interesting.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you,
Good night.
everybody. Thank you,
Good night,
Adele.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Bev.